Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Monday, the 7th of March, 2022. Let's start this off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear spirit guides, dear creator, please give us the collective a blessing for this Monday, the 7th day of March. A blessing. Here we are. We get the blessing of patience. A blessing comes disguised as a setback or delay. This card is confirmation that you are on the right path. With patience and perseverance, you will reach your goal. All is accomplished in perfect time. Namaste. Good morning. Okay, let me read this again. Look at this card. A smattering of sunlight through the canopy of a tree. The blessing of patience. A blessing comes disguised as a setback or delay. This card is confirmation that you are on the right path. With patience and perseverance, you will reach your goal. All is accomplished in perfect time. Namaste. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's start this. Let's start this show. My first question is about District Attorney Bragg, New York. This is the one who has effectively killed the financial crimes case um, that DA Vance, the former DA Vance, Cy Vance, failed to um, indict Trump on. Will District Attorney Bragg be held accountable for killing the case against 45? Will District Attorney Bragg be held accountable for killing the case against 45? Go. Yes, he will. Okay. There are District Attorney Bragg is let me read this. District Attorney Bragg is protecting, okay? He is protecting Trump. He is protecting Trump. He is part of the MAGA crew. This people did not know. He was not vocal about this. He is trying to change the outcome. It is corrupt. Here's our answer. Yes, he will be held accountable. When this is over, he is going to have to defend his actions and he is going to be drugged because of it. A good, fair man. I don't know who this is. This could be Merrick. This is Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland is going to come after District Attorney Bragg. Okay, and then we get the star, which is lost, theft, and abandoned. This is what Bragg did. He stole. He stole this case to stop it from going forward, to help Donald Trump. Um, let's get some clarity on that. Did District Attorney Bragg get paid off by Trump or dark money to throw this case? Did District Attorney Bragg get paid off? The Queen of Pentacles jumped out. Did District Attorney Bragg get paid off to throw the case against 45? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh my gosh, I got 4 yeses. The first card that jumped out was the Queen of Pentacles. This is the dark woman, lover of money, opulence. This is everything grand. They have paid District Attorney Bragg off. Now, he's going to have to hide the money that he has received. There it is, the money that he has received. He has gone from being a normal guy with some financial problems to now he is not having any money problems at all. However, he's going to have a lot of explaining to do as to how he came into all that money. Okay, and he hasn't figured that part out. Karma is chasing him. This is going to be bad for him. Everything that he took, he is going to try to fight to hold on to what was his before he took the bribe. He is going to be hung out to dry. The word treason is going to be hung over his head. And since he is a man of color, oh, please believe that they will go right after him. Oh, yes, they will go after him with the full effect of the judicial system. This man is facing some hard times. He is going to be put away into a place to where he's going to have the opportunity to think about what he's done. He is out of balance. Things are going to fall apart for him. Here's our second yes. We get the Ace of Cups, the Holy Table. Again, this is a sycophant. This is a person who was not very vocal about their support of 45. But yes, he was supportive of everything about it. His judgment will come and he will be judged. If this man is going to be charged. Okay, Cy Vance got away with what he did because he ran out the clock. Alvin Bragg thought that he could just cut the ties off of a case that has been going on for longer than 5 years. This is too much in the public view, and they are not going to allow him to get away with it. People are calling for an in-depth investigation, and this is going to go back to the resignation letters of the two attorneys that quit. There is evidence against Bragg in what he has done. And that's why Bragg will not release those resignation letters because his name is in it and accusations of the sabotage. That's the word. He has sabotaged the case. But he used he used what Cy Vance was doing. Um, to help him. And Cy Vance was corrupted as well. All right. My next question is from Vcoolwater. Vcoolwater says NBA player Brittany Griner was arrested in Russia for having vape cartridges with hash in them. So basically, marijuana or hash vape pens. They are illegal in Russia because she has been arrested for it. Will Brittany Griner, oh, be released? Will Brittany Griner be released from Russian prison for possession of drugs in Russia? That's just ignorant. That's just ignorant. That's just ignorant. Will Brittany Griner be released from her Russian captivity? Golly, I don't understand how people can be stupid. Why would you do that in a country where you know you don't want to go to jail in that country over some weed? This makes no sense. It makes no sense. Will Brittany Griner be released from Russian custody? Ooh wee. Brittany Griner is going to be in Russian custody for a while. Okay, the first card we get is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. This is a good, fair, honest woman, a gift of vision, success, happiness, wisdom, and virtue. This may be Brittany. This may be somebody who is working on her behalf. This is going to she's going to have to wait. They are going to try to hold her and get as much money from her captivity. She's going to sit there. There's a lot of information that is coming in, but this is also going to be efforts on trying to get her released. She may have to uh be, oh gosh, extradited. That's the word. Extradited, so that she could actually serve time in an American, she may be put in an American jail to get her out of Russia. Russia is going to use this um, to cause further conflicts. This is so ignorant. Oh my goodness. Brittany Griner has done something very horrible, so ignorant by playing with fate. This is going to harm her. This is going to harm her. She's going to have to fight for her freedom. It's going to cost a lot of money. This is a crossroads for her. This may be the end of her career with the NBA, because this comes down to personal responsibility. This is not. This is just about being an ugly, entitled American running around the world thinking that you can do whatever you want to do, and you go to a country that is in conflict and do something as ignorant as bringing a drug that is not allowed in that country in there. I'm sorry, but Brittany Griner is going to have to face her consequences. She may have to sit in a Russian jail for a while until they decide to let her go, and it's going to have money attached to it, and it's going to be a ridiculous amount. Brittany Griner may be released from the WNBA when this is over and done with, big star or not. You can't go around without common sense and then cause trouble. This is going to cost the WNBA a lot of money. It's going to cost Brittany Griner her position, and she is going to languish in a Russian prison for a while until they can get her out. That is terrible. Thank you for that question. Vcoolwater has a second question. Will India get involved in the Russian conflict because they are dependent on the Ukraine for their agricultural needs? Now, this is where this conflict is going to get out of control, but I will get to that in just a second. Let me answer this question. Will India get involved in the Russian conflict because they depend on the Ukraine for their agricultural needs? Will India get involved in this Russian conflict? Yes. This is interesting. Okay. The first card we get is the Five of Pentacles, the poverty card. This is what they are worried about. India is worried that um, Russia, Russia's capture of the Ukraine could literally starve India. This is going to cause a lot of underlying fears to come to the surface. Now, India has a large population. Now we get the GOP Happy Family card. This is, guys, this is so much bigger. This whole conflict is so much bigger than we think it is. Even though 45 did not get reelected, Jared Kushner and the ilk were running around the Middle East, sabotaging, setting bombs, laying traps, setting the ground work for this worldwide invasion. And that's what this is. I think I need to tell everybody this. The start with the Ukraine and Russia, this was the testing of the waters to see how much force is going to have to be used in causing a world conflict. And this is the point. Putin, Xi Jinping, went into this to cause world conflict. This is an orchestrated event. There is nothing that is happening by chance. The only thing that was not taken into account was the Ukrainians fighting back. The other thing that wasn't taken into account was that the European Union and NATO are giving assistance to the Ukraine. Putin and Xi Jinping did not. They believed that Russia would be able to walk into the Ukraine and take it over as easily as it did Georgia earlier. And this was not the case. Okay, so Vcoolwater. India. Here's our answer about that. India is going to become involved. Uh, the whole world is going to become involved. The Ukraine was the beginning. This was the Putin kicked the door down to see how much force is going to be required for him to achieve his goal. Okay? There's a lot of things that are about to happen. Our world, we are about to be tested in a way that we have never been tested before. We are going to see, we are going to be forced to see how we respond when things go badly. Okay? I have to say this, and I don't mean to scare anyone. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves for hard, very lean times. Okay? I'm gonna ask my next question, and I'm gonna do a full draw on this. This question with that Vcoolwater asked about, will India get involved? The cards that I want to show you that I believe have a lot of impact are the last two cards in this throw, and we have the Devil, and we have the uh, the Six of Wands, the Escape. Okay, this is um this is trouble. Okay, this is trouble coming that is going to cause a lot of people to become refugees. Okay, do not think that Putin is planning on stopping. He's not. He is not planning on stopping. What we have yet to see is the rest of the recipe. Okay? We've only seen the entrance. We've seen the opening move. We have not seen what comes next. Okay? And I'm going to pull on that. But what comes next, we're all going to see it. And this is serious, guys. I don't mean to be a fatalist, but we're in a season of change. We are in a season of chaotic change. This chaos, this death that is about to occur, is to wake us up. It's to open our eyes. It is to raise our consciousness. Okay? We cannot look away. We cannot gloss it over, and we can't pretend that is not happening. All right. My next question. Will China invade Taiwan? Will China invade Taiwan? So please, will China, Spirit guides, please speak freely through me. Say everything that needs to be said. Please speak only the truth. Will China invade Taiwan? Again, we get the King of Wands. Dark nature, emotional, animated, noble, dark, friendly, family, married, honest. The question is, will China invade Taiwan? I feel like this first card is going to be I don't think this is Xi Jinping. This may be the leader of Taiwan. This very well may be the leader of Taiwan. I feel like, because what's behind is a partnership. China may be in talks with the island of Taiwan right now to get them to voluntarily align themselves with China to become part of the Chinese, part of China, to become part of China. People in Taiwan are afraid that they may be forced off their island, that they may be forced to relocate. There's a lot of China is trying to do this under the table. They are hitting Taiwan in a way that is outside of the public view. Xi Jinping is strong arming the leader of Taiwan to try to get him to agree to just say, we are now a part of the People's Republic of China. Xi Jinping has told them that if they fight against him, he will destroy them. So he has them afraid of fighting back. This, this is going to be a change. China is going to try to do this undercover. They're not going to go in with the army and just try to blow them up. They are going in under the cover of darkness and strong arming Taiwan to try to get them to literally turn over the island of Taiwan to the People's Republic of China without them going in with planes and ground forces killing the civilians. But there is a war going on in Taiwan nonetheless. The only thing is they are not doing it with weapons as of yet. They are doing it. They are strong arming. They are doing this. They are threatening Taiwan. China is threatening Taiwan with what will happen to them if they do not voluntarily uh, align themselves with the People's Republic of China. Okay, my next question is about Turkey, Syria, and the UAE. Will Turkey, Syria, and the UAE fight alongside Russia if they are asked? Will, or no, I should put it this way. Is Turkey, Syria, and the UAE aligned with Russia? Will they fight alongside Russia? Will Turkey, Syria, and the UAE fight with Russia? Here we go. This card jumped out 3 times and I put it back in. I put it back in. I put it on the bottom. I reshuffled. It jumped out. I put it on the bottom again. Reshuffled. It jumped out. I put it on the bottom again. Reshuffled, and it jumped out. The Turkey, Syria, and the UAE are aligned with Russia. This. Oh my gosh. Prepare. Let me pull the rest of this. Oh my goodness. They want war. We need to prepare. We need to be eyes wide open. They are, guys, look at this. Get the GOP Happy Family card. This is what Jared Kushner, Mark Meadows, All those guys were running around the Middle East all those years, were shoring up allegiances, alliances to Russia. 45 was doing Putin's bidding. Jared Kushner, Mark Meadows were running around the Middle East, shoring up with Erdogan, Assad, and Bel Salman, bin Salman. That is Team Russia. Those are huge, violent armies. China is going to invade the Middle East as well. China is this really doesn't have anything to do with the Ukraine except for a port of entry. The Ukraine, like I keep saying, the Ukraine is the waterway. It is the opening so that Russia can march across Europe. This is his plan. And he has his despots who are sitting in the dugout ready for their at bat. This is a combined effort that was orchestrated by Putin, put into motion by 45. That's what Jared Kushner and the rest of those people were doing in the Middle East all that time. There was money being exchanged. There were promises being exchanged. That was a network to take over the world. Guys, this is big. This is big. Uh, Putin going into the Ukraine is his opening move. This is his opening move into World War freaking III. Okay. Let me just ask that straight out. Was World War III planned by 45 Putin, Xi Jinping, the United Arab Emirates, uh, Erdogan, Assad, bin Salman? Are these people planning? Have they been planning on a world war? Has China, 45, Russia, the UAE, Erdogan, and Syria, Assad, been planning to start a war against the world? Oh my God. Oh my, I'm gonna show you every single card. They have been planning dark meetings, exchanging money. They have been planning to bring this world to what they want to see. They want to cause as much harm, theft, loss, and abandon, to cause as much chaos, to cause death. This is all about money, about who controls the money, about keeping all the money for themselves, about making themselves the wealthiest, impoverishing, impoverishing everyone else, making everyone else dependent. Again, we get death. They do not, they, war is a means to an end, okay, for these people. And then here is our answer, our final card. Yes, 45, China, Russia, um, Turkey, Syria, and the UAE are united against everyone else to cause conflict, to cause death, for money, for money, for opulence, to say I'm the richest guy, to be the one with all the toys. Okay, we have to be prepared for everything that these people have planned for us. It's being telegraphed. It's nobody's hiding what they're planning on doing. They are going to attack our power grid. They are going to attack everything that makes our lives comfortable. This is a control tactic. This is why I keep telling everyone, please prepare. Please prepare. We are in uncertain times. China is going to march into the Middle East, Iran, Iraq area with assistance from Syria, Turkey, and the UAE. Russia, who knows, possibly North Korea. We have got to be prepared for what is going to occur. This is not a flash in the pan. Putin did not do this to lose, and he is not alone. Even though it seems like he is, he's not. Even what he's doing to Ukraine right now, he's being assisted by Belarus. So he's already got somebody who is flying and dropping bombs on civilians. We have all got to, we've got to not be duped into thinking that this is a one off, that Putin just wants the Ukraine. This is the opening. The Ukraine is the gateway so that the armies can walk across Europe and the Middle East and conquer. Okay? All right. Weather report. Yesterday, oh my goodness, I said those tornadoes were going to be crazy, and oh my gosh, they were crazy. Still, we are still in this same cycle, though. This bipolar, crazy nutcakes weather system that we are in is going to persist throughout this week. There will be, again, more earthquakes, more tornadoes. We are now going to have to start to worry about the water around uh, the Gulf Coast states. As the water warms up, this cold air, this cold Arctic blast that is continuing to come down from Canada is going to continue to collide with that warm water. Okay? Cold air, warm air, tornadoes, early hurricane season. Expect the first hurricane before the end of May. Expect it. Um, and I feel like it's going to be in the Gulf of Mexico, in the Gulf of Mexico, there in that area around the lower Texas um, and South America, that we're going to have to watch for odd hurricanes out of that region. Okay. Um, but that's a little bit further out. For this week, again, we are still in the same chaotic system of warm air, cold air, bipolar temperatures, lots of wind damage. Straight line damaging winds are not going to stop. The plains and the lower part of the United States, all the way over to Florida and excuse me, in Georgia, be prepared for windy, damaging winds, straight line winds, damaging that can knock over buildings. Gale force, that's the word. Gale force winds. Tornado Alley is going to be active. Below Tornado Alley is going to have damaging straight line winds. Above Tornado Alley, the northern part of the United States, again, that Arctic blast is going to keep things very cold, but we can expect a shift from the cold Arctic air. We can expect that shift to start around the 15th of March, to where that cold Arctic air will start to warm up, and then we'll have a whole different set of problems. But that's the weather report for this week. Next week, we can start to see the temperatures start to roll over into a more temperate spring, summer type climate. Okay. I love you guys. Don't worry. We cannot fix what we cannot fix, so worrying serves no purpose. We can protect ourselves, we can protect others. We are at a time to where it is necessary that we understand who we are, what we are, that we understand what vibration, what frequency means to us, what we can do with this. It's time to center ourselves. Again, connect, reconnect with Source, with your God, with your spirit guides, with your angels, to make sure that you are on your path. Do not fear. Fear only serves to weaken you. Center. Connect with your family group, your tribe. Repair. It's time. Repair. Get right or get left. Okay? I'm going to say it just like that. Get your act together. It is time. Look inside yourself. Fix the things within you that must be changed. Prepare yourself to step into the new phase of our existence. Okay? There's no need to worry. Do not hold on to things that are not real. Stuff is stuff. You are what's important. The spark of light, that is you. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your spiritual self. Ground, center. Let go of garbage. Throw out the trash. Don't worry about what you cannot control. Do not worry about what you can't control. Send energy to those that need it and take care of yourself. I love you. I love you. Happy Monday. Bye, guys.